Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Legend of Dragoon. We're still in the first chapter of the Serdian War, and we're going to head back to things with our party of three going back to the north of Serdian. Now, as you remember from last time, our party actually escaped the wrath of Hellena. Shana is already rescued, so all we have to do now is head to Bale. And we have to head to Bale through the Limestone Cave. And already we found detonate rock. Music, please. And we got screaming bats. And instant miss. Harpoon! These screaming bats are just, well, aside from being very tricky, they can easily be taken down in 2 hits. So our intrepid adventurers must get through the Limestone Cave in order. And I do mean in order to wow, okay. And acquired the Bastard Sword, which is a stronger weapon for Dart. So finally Dart actually gets a better upgrade than before. His first upgraded weapon. Given 20 instead of a 15 from his broadsword. And who are we facing now? Slimes, of course. Earth-based, of course. Just like the Bastard Darkness-based. Ew. That's even worse. Double slash! So, since both Lavitz and Shana are unable to attack, they have to guard until that's broken. Double slash! So I'm pretty sure I can get that other one. By going back up. Taking the natural way, and we get 20 gold. And just like Dragon Quest IX, which I need to get back to, we had to hop over a few platforms. Goddamn fat double. Oh yeah, you is one ugly balloon.
Double flash.
Yes, you is one ugly balloon. Take care of your nasty ass first. Well, 2 shots. Done. This, of course, won't be the only game I'll be working on. Stepping stones. Shana, be careful not to slip.
Okay.
And we find total vanishing. And it's funny how those two will just wait for you, just like that, and we get a body purifier. Those two will wait for you until you get across. Hey! Lavitz!
Love it. Darn, Lavitz!
Oh. This is the second time you saved my life. I was just around. Even though that was the case. I was lucky you were around, Dot. It'll be a long relationship we will have. Yep, that's right.
Excuse me, you guys. Don't leave me like that.
It's a guy thing, Shana. You wouldn't understand. You know, camaraderie, that sort of thing. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, and about this, you can actually catch this thing. You know, give you something. 100 gold is nice. But we'll come back to that very shortly. But here is a good place where we can heal. These are rock fireflies.
Oh, you know a lot.
Well, I used to be saved by these a lot. Me too. In particular, the ones close to a battlefield were helpful.
Excuse me, don't just chat amongst yourselves and leave me out. Tell me what they are. Oh.
That's what they are, Shana.
Oh boy.
The light from a rock firefly has a healing power. Well, Shana learned at least one thing.
Well, I know something you don't know too, Dart.
What's that?
I'm not telling.
Well, you have been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural to not know about each other. Wait, my mom and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Bale, she welcomes me with the same smile. What? Did I say something wrong? let's get going. Your mother's waiting for you. In Bale, right? Yeah. So if we need to, we can always heal. And we get an Angel's Prayer free of charge. And if we were to go up here before that lovely random encounter, we would get something. Music, please. We got orcs along with an ugly balloon. Very nice. Damn. Yes, you run away. There we go. Sometimes the base element challenge, the base edition challenge is no easy feat. And we get a Dark Mist. So we can get something right here, which is a Burnout. Now I believe the next boss that we are soon to encounter, it's not going to be an easy task. And over here, for that random encounter, we'll get another item. Now I've seen a Let's Play of Legend of Dragoon once, and the guy who actually played the game said he didn't like Miranda. It's understandable, since she has issues. She does have issues, but she's not a bad person per se. She just has mom issues. And that's rare in a few RPGs in which, you have parent issues. Anime, not quite so common. Okay. So what do we have in our chest? A charm potion. So what's over here that needs our attention? Oh yeah, here. Let's go through here. I do believe that's our way out. And we should save, just because. Kinda need to. Kind of wondering why am I saving like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots? Just because. No, we don't need to save again. No need to save again. If I hadn't shared why, off the course of something might happen to recording, I'm saving at the spot that, I basically started up before, and then therefore catch up from there. You are no Twilight. Damn orcs. Stabby, stabby. Double slash. I never understood what ultrasonic ever did. I probably will never know. Which is fine by me. So, in here we find another body purifier. Okay, so let's not forget this one. A bandana. Yeah, a bandana that we just don't need, and yeah, that bandana that we're just not gonna need. And just as we are about to leave, there's something there. Could it be that much talked about guardian of the cave? Shana, step back.
Don't worry about me. I can help.
Well, she has a bow, man, so that does help. It's coming! Meet our next boss. Our next boss is Ouroboros. And as you can tell, the Ouroboros is Earth-based. So definitely, Lavitz will have a good time with this one. Now, the one thing you need to know about the Ouroboros is, you see it has two holes. You can only attack, for ground people like Dart and Lavitz, they can only attack it when it's on the ground. However, when it sticks out its head, Shana is the only person who can attack it. Unless you have some battle items, that works as well.
Double slash.
This is our big boom here.
Harpoon. Double slash.
The only thing you need to do is defend when you need to. And if you somehow get hurt by poison, use a body purifier. So let's use some flame on the Ouroboros. 200% orange juju.
Double slash.
Start wailing away on that son of a bitch. So we're going to use all our burnouts on this dude. One finger, y'all. One finger. You know what the funny thing is? He hasn't really moved to the... Well, wait. He hasn't moved. Now he has. So you can't really attack him. Even though you could attack him, you really can't attack him. But Shana can. One shot to the head. Oh yeah, there you go. Another shot to the head. You guys guard until he comes back down. Shana, start using out those burnouts. They dish out a lot more damage. Look at that. Now he's in red zone. You can't get much more better than that. Just red zone his ass, just like that. Since we got a lot of these healing potions, we might as well use at least one. And see, now he came down from his little hidey hole. Double slash. And Dart with the finisher. What that thing really needed was a tic-tac. We did it! Now let's get on our way to Indel's castle. Shana? Shana! And so it begins. That mysterious power just obliterated the boss, just like that. What was... Even she doesn't know. So we get 50 gold, 400 experience, and the War God's Amulet. So everyone levels up. So a lot needs to be explained, but only in a short time. What on earth happened?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're safe. We should think about how to get out of here. Oh, and that thing you just saw back there, it's optional. Don't really have to get it. It'll be fine when we get to Bale. I think. We're done with that boss. So it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge. Pick up another healing potion. And try to get out of here in one piece. You know, I think the timing of how the music starts up on emulator is so much different than on PS1 or PS2. You know, I can respect that. You know, it's like give you a 2 second wait. Oh, here comes the music. 2 second wait. Here comes your music. There you go. Harpoon! This is like saying the names. Double slash. Because I can always get Volcano working, but, you know, I don't really want to. Like I said, only through base. I am sticking to base editions. So I can always level this up, but, you know, anybody can do that. And we get 50 gold, and we get the hell out of here. So all we have to do is go up here to a random encounter. A very random encounter. A yellow bird.
Double flash.
Yeah, this is one of those kind of random encounters that might net you a lot of experience if you kill it in time. Lavitz, would you please kill this thing? Is it gonna run away? Yep. I suppose if I had something wind-based, it would have died, but every RPG has to have one. Thank you. And now we enter Indel's castle, capital Bale. Where there's a lot of places we can find some Stardust, as well as meeting our replacement character that we'll soon meet very shortly. So give me a second while I get my list again. It's sitting right next to me. Okay. Now, my list was sitting right next to me. Let me see. There are six Stardust in Bale, and one is outside outside the house where Martel tells you about Stardust. To the left is the castle of Indes. It's a beautiful castle and the pride of Serdian. But before we do that, let's look around. Would you like something? Like some what?
It doesn't sell at all.
You're not doing it right, dear. The daughter of this house has been waiting for her boyfriend for 10 years. Man, that's some serious commitment right there. Massa Road, which leads to the commercial city of Lohan, is closed. I'm having a hard time getting good stuff. Oh, by the way, blue markers often mean they're armory shops. Yellow means inns. Green, well, you already know what green means. Tells you where you're gonna go, which pathway you're taking, and all that.
Oh boy, Sir Lavitz, how have you been? Everything was worried about you.
War. Don't worry about it. King Albert will take care of it. Basil and Sandor, which were originally one country, Serdian, have been at war for 20 years. Lavit's father, Servet, was a man of too much integrity. If he had recovered from the betrayal of a dear friend, he wouldn't be dead. And we shall be meeting his friend in a later episode. Oh wait, I'll visit my home after I finish briefing King Albert. I have to draw a line as a knight. Whatever you say. So that is Lavit's home, but first, before we do anything else, we need to go see Albert. I believe there's something here. It's just like playing Lufia with the Stardust. You have to find a certain spot. Stardust is also known as the Wishing Stone. As the name implies, it is believed to fulfill the wish of the person who gets it. The well in the middle of the street. Okay. In the water well, Stardust. Next, we go to the weapon shop. We check the spears like so. There's a stone among the spears. Castle on the lost level. So we have to go to the castle. Now let's see what the ones we can actually find. Okay. But yeah. Most of where the stuff is going to be found around the castle. So we're going to be heading to the castle very shortly. So let's see. What do you have for us that we need so very badly? We got a bastard sword, sparkle arrow, give Shana a little more fighting power. Skill armor, let's see. Give that to Dart. Give that to Dart because he has very low magic attack power. And let's sell what we don't need, namely the clothes, bracelet, broadsword, the bandana, another bandana, leather armor, and a short bow. Because now is a good time to update all our equipment, so might as well. See, is anything in here? No? Okay. Oh, this is an item shop. No. I forget. Item shop. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. It's a certain item we need just to get the next piece of Stardust. Spares? Yeah, I have good ones. Let's buy that. Thanks. So we can take care of that one right away because it's going to be a pain in the ass if we don't deal with that right now. Smells like spirits. And they're good ones. Oh, you're gonna give me spirits? Yeah, Tron the Rich. Brother, you're generous. Well, I'll have it. Okay. This one we can actually get access to via through the castle, which we have to go to anyway. Not to just advance the story, but to make some space. So let's go to the lower part first. The lower part, I believe. Oh, Sir Lavitz, I knew it! Lavitz is very well known here. So actually, to do this, we had to go down here. And activate that. Then we go back up. And now we can go see King Albert. But we had to take care of that properly, you know. So let's go up here like so. And leave us to report our happenings. I'm the head of the First Knighthood, Lavitz Lambert. I am back from the field. Oh, Lavitz! I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Oh, please, make yourself comfortable, everyone. Your Majesty, it's more than I deserve. It was true. His Majesty was so dismayed that he couldn't see to his affairs of state. Oh, no, please, don't tease me. Lavitz is a friend from my childhood as well as a master of martial arts. Anyway, where have you been? After my first knighthood was wiped out, I was captured by Sandor and held against my will in Hellena prison. What? In Hellena? And that man in the hood seems very familiar. I saw him at Hellena too. However, thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you. Dart and Shana. They're from Celeste. I thank you for saving Lavitz. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. In gratitude for this, tell me if you need anything. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible to take care of Shana in this castle?
What?
It seems Imperial Sandora attacked Celeste to take Shana away, so they could go after Shana any time, and when I think of it...
Is that the reason you brought me here?
Shana?
I'll get well next to Dart. I've been working towards that. There's nothing we can do about the time we were apart. But I want to be with you forever.
Unfortunately, you cannot leave her here. Imperial Sandor obtained a force called the Dragoon and went on the offensive. We are holding the battle line in hooks, but if the dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we cannot defend it even with the high ramparts. There's no place safe in Serdian now. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? Shana, it may be even more dangerous from now on.
I don't mind as long as I can be with you, Dart.
Well, I take back the request, but one more thing. I would like to ask a question to Mr. Noish. Ask me anything, son. My head's filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Indinus. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. The Black Monster. The monster that attacked Neat 18 years ago. The only thing I know is that he deprived me of my parents in my hometown. You were a victim of the devil? I want to hear everything. Please, tell me about it. There's hardly any information left. Everything that was related to him was reduced to ashes. The only thing I know is the Black Monster is called the devil that disobeyed the great existence, and it is also known for devouring the god. Devouring the god? Yes, and surprisingly it shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. 11,000 years ago is the time the Dragon campaign ended. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
The Black Monster appeared after the Dragon campaign. Excuse me, sir. It's time for the war meeting. I see. Tell them we will come soon. Dad, Shana, this war will be a particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle is very quiet now. It's the best place to think about your future.
But this is our first time in the castle.
Well, there's a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourself.
The view for the castle. I see. Please excuse me.
She's so hasty. Please excuse me too. So, as everyone parts ways for a moment, well, from here we can see all of Basel. Might we even be able to see Celeste?
Celeste is over the mountain. Besides, we cannot see it anyway because we're so far. I hope everybody's safe.
I'm sure they're okay. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. Really? I'm relieved to hear that. But it'll take time to reveal the village.
Still good. I can meet everybody again.
But we've bad news. Sandor is now ready himself to attack us. They're planning to use the dragon for the offensive on Hoax. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle, it'll be total genocide. Our role as the Knighthood is to stop it. I'm heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Bazu. Break out the battle theme. I've lived only for myself. I believed it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shana and the people of the village behind. Excuse me. And here we go with the battle piece. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Lavitz, I'm going to Hoax with you. I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed. What about the Black Monster? We've to end the war first.
Once Star makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course, I'm going too. I cannot stand the war either. I can fight too.
You guys. I can pretty much basically just picture a theme song right in my head right now. Everything is determined, and now we have to prepare. Then let's go to Bale now. There are item shops, weapon shops in my home. Please meet my mother. She'll be happy. Because she hadn't had a guest for a while. I really do like the piece, though. This piece is just so awesome. Because I could easily make a song out of it, and off the top of my head, if I could write it down, it would really make sense. When I was younger and I played this game, that part I could just remember spelling words D-R-A-G-O-O-N. D-R-A-G-O-O-N. It's like I could just hear that part. It's like, okay, I can pretty much picture a song coming from it. Like if it was a Japanese piece, and someone was singing over that, that would sound pretty good. Too bad we only had to hear it a few times. So, we now have to leave the castle. And since we've taken care of that little thing with the drunkard, we can actually go towards we can actually do a little something here. Do you know anything about the Vice Commander of the 5th Knighthood?
He's my boyfriend.
Nope. Don't know anything about him. Oh yeah, here. It's this place that has those Stardust. Not here, but that other part you see. But you can only reach by boat. Let's see, if I remember correctly, there's a place where you can actually get a painting for Lavitz. I want to drop by my home. Oh, you told me you wanted to see your mother, Lavitz. Shana?
I would love to see Lavitz's mother. Besides, I might get a chance to see Lavitz being mothered.
I will not be mothered! I am a Knight of Basil and we are at war!
Well, let's go anyway.
Yes. But Lavitz, yes, we know Lavitz. Yes, I know. We can stop by Hulk's later. Damn. You know, I can understand that Lavitz is a bit of a mama's boy. But goddamn, Lavitz. Lavitz's home reminds me of Cloud's home from Final Fantasy VII. Except that the angle is totally different. Mom, I'm home.
Oh, Lavitz! It's Lavitz! I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time.
Sandor's resistance was tougher than I thought. But don't worry, we defeated him.
Your late father would be proud to hear that.
Lavitz, what about Hellena?
Don't mention it to her.
Sorry, but I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, fine. I'm already happy just having you come home, but... You brought a bride with you! My big baby!
Mom, she is not!
Oh, don't be shy. What's your name? Shana.
Shana, my son, is a little awkward and stubborn, but he's very sweet-natured. Dark to say, oh, she is not! and then there's good luck, Shana, like... Well, that's just tease. Just for a tease. He's good-natured? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good luck, Shana.
Do you mean it for real?
Dart! Don't be silly! Mom, Shana is Dart's sweetheart. What?
Oh, please excuse me, but if you don't make it clear, it hurts her.
I'll say so from now on. What's that, Dart? Nothing.
Does he mean I'm your girlfriend?
I said because otherwise I'll be in trouble.
Lavitz, please find somebody like her so I can hold my grandchild in my arms. You are not a child anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And you'll stay here today, honey?
Well, I was commanded to defend Hulk, so I have to leave as soon as... Oh, well, I understand. But you can have at least lunch, can't you? It'll be ready soon, honey.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, there's no need, but then again, maybe.
My pleasure.
Well, what can we do till lunch? Lunch is not ready yet. What are we going to do? To say you're gonna practice inside his house would definitely not make sense, because why the fuck would you want to just make a mess in the man's house? And then you can always take a nap, but that wouldn't make sense. And saying you want to help them, that wouldn't make sense either, because you just want to sneak a snack in there. So, show me around your house. Show me around your house. It's the first time I've ever been in such a huge house. There's nothing interesting, but we can at least kill some time. Walk around wherever you like. And I'll tell you about it. You know, 'cause why not? You haven't been in a house, you might as well just check out everything there is about this place. This is my room. There's a cut in the pillar. Were you swinging your sword or something? No, I was measuring my height. Lavitz was a kid once. What do you mean? You can always go in here. It was my parents' room. It's been my mom's room since my father passed away in the war. This is the library. There are many books on strategy. Are you interested in that, Dodge? It's my weak point. It's not my weak point. What are you doing? Come here. I'll show you my treasure. Treasure. Here is my treasure. Please, take a look at it. I see. It's a nice view of Indel's castle from here. This is what I saw every day when I was young. I grew up thinking, I'll be an admired knight just like my father, and I'll protect this country. Your dream came true. Yes, but the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly how great my father was. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have towards Shana. I just can't hold back. Because you know the importance of Shana's life. You can risk your own. You're not foolish daredevil when you ventured into Hellena. Serdian is covered in war clouds now. You're the only one who can protect Shana. You know that, don't you? Yeah.
Dad, Lavitz, food's ready!
Well, the princess needs us. princess. She's like a baby sister to me. Only in Disc 1, that will change. Over the course of the game, it will indeed change. As always, your meals are delicious, Mom. It's such a nice thing to hear, but I'll be even happier if you settle down with the bride soon. Shana, we need to buy some things before we leave. Let's go. That almost sounded like what my mom would say.
You need to get married, dear.
It's like, Mom, I'm good.
No, you'd be much more happier if you settled down but I understand the importance of what you're doing.
Thank you, Mom. That's something I would definitely hear. It's like, why would you say this? It's like, why would I say this? It makes sense. Let's see, could I do this now? Let's see, if I were to go past here. Fine. 20 gold. Go over here. It'll take us right here. And it'll take us to where we went to before. Now, remember correctly, I had to do this in order to access the boat. If I came up here, I got myself another 20 gold. And that's the reason why you can't come up here. But that's not the only reason. You can get that 20 gold. But by doing so, you can actually jump in here and do the following. See, we're leaving a castle from underground via boat, and we can travel through Bale. Hello, root beer. Yes, I'm having root beer while I'm recording. Ugh. So I can pass by John the Rich. Or used to be rich, now he's drunk. Go past here. And it'll take us to this house. So we can get on the boat from here. And through all this rubbish we find, I'll be covered in cobwebs, but I guess I'll take it out. That should count as 4. And we can continue on our merry way. And that just took you all the way throughout the castle. So we have 4. There are 3 there are 3 around here that we do have to find.
Hey, watch yourself. Are you blind or what?
What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me.
Don't make up excuses. Behave like a man. Don't yell, it's true. Can you be quiet? The baby's crying. Oh, sorry. It was too loud. Oh, poor baby. She's scared, isn't she? Well, we gotta go, baby. There's no time to waste.
That's the very person you're going to give all your Stardust to.
What was that?
I don't know. Take 50 gold, and the reason why you couldn't do this before with Lavitz because he wanted to go to the castle, and then the second time he wanted to go to his mom's house. Third time, you can actually see what's up.
Oh my God! It's Sir Lavitz! Oh, Sir Lavitz, please let me draw your portrait again. Oh, don't move. It'll be done soon. Don't move.
Just trying to get all the handsome features.
Yes, here you go.
Acquired portrait of Lavitz. Isn't it a little too handsome?
I don't think so.
Thank you. I'll treasure this.
Okay.
The things you have to do to make one person happy. I think there's a Stardust around here, I think. No? Okay, no, it's fine. No. You know, as an artist, I would not have my room that dirty. Damn. I guess people sit here to be painted. And the one thing I never did understand is why they never show what this picture of Lavitz looked like. I've always wondered that every time I played this game, I always want to know what this picture of Lavitz looked like. Okay, now let's see, number 5. Check the blacksmith fireballs. Okay. Oh. Blacksmith's fireplace, which is right here. Ah! Whew. So that's number 5. Third floor. Upper left. One, 2. Oh, there's a chest right there. I had not noticed that chest. Wow. Okay, third floor should be right up here. Third floor. Upper left. What is this? That gives us 6. And yes, I know what you're thinking. The Stardust reminds you of the redstones in Illusion of Gaia. Get 50 of those, you fight an extra boss, I think. From Soul Blade. From Soul Blader. And the last one we're actually gonna find happens to be at Lavitz's house. No, not the castle. Lavitz's house. Took the wrong way. We don't see kids doing that these days. That's a damn shame. No, all these kids today, they want to play Call of Duty. And that sent me that. What the hell? If that takes me to the castle, then... That took me to the castle. That took me way around. Okay. All right, the other way. And we go back in Lavitz house. And the last Stardust in this town is exactly where Shana and Lavitz's mother were cooking. Oh, this is Stardust. So we should have 7. Which we do. So our Stardust hunt is complete in Bale. So that only means one thing. We're done with Bale. So I'm actually going to make a stop here. And next time on The Legend of Dragoon, we shall be heading to Hoax. So, on our next episode of The Legend of Dragoon, Chapter 1, the next place we're heading to is Hoax. So stay tuned. More of The Legend of Dragoon, Chapter 1, The Serdian War, or the Serdian War, right after this.